our channel. Now, let's get started. Okay, so the number of protons is equivalent to the atomic number. So what I mean by that is, suppose that the number of protons for an element is 3, then the atomic number for that element is also 3. And if you're trying to remember what protons are those particles that are positively charged. Okay, so for a neutral atom, the number of protons is equivalent to the number of electrons. So suppose that there are 3 protons for an element, then there are also 3 electrons for that element. And if you're trying to remember what electrons are, they are the particles that are negatively charged. So the number of protons plus the number of neutrons equals the mass number. If there are 3 protons for an element and 4 neutrons for an element, then the mass number for that element is 7, because 3 plus 4 equals 7. Also, if you're trying to remember what neutrons are those particles that have no charge. Now let's look at this diagram. Say I ask you, how many protons are there? Well, you can look at the particles marked with the plus signs, because remember, protons are the ones that are positively charged. So how many protons are there? There are 2 protons. How about electrons? Remember, electrons are the ones that are negatively charged. If I look at the diagram, I can see that there are particles marked with minus signs. How many electrons are there? There are 2 electrons. Now let's look at the number of neutrons. Neutrons are the ones that don't have any charge. Okay, the neutrons in the diagram are outlined in green. How many neutrons are there? There are 2 neutrons. So now what's the atomic number? Well, we know that the atomic number equals the number of protons. Well, we know that the number of protons is 2, so that means that the atomic number is also 2. Okay, last but not least, we have the mass number. The mass number can be calculated by computing the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. Well, we know that there are 2 protons and that there are 2 neutrons, so let's add them together. 2 plus 2 equals 4, so the mass number is 4. If you have a periodic table in front of you, you'll be able to see that the atomic number of 2 matches with the element of helium. So this diagram actually is about helium. I hope you learned about protons, electrons, neutrons, atomic number, and mass number of a neutral atom from this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you learned from this video, and please subscribe to our channel.